Hi everyone, in this video we are going to present about the problem solving through the use of ICT. There are 5 parts that we are going to present. First, organizational information flow by Nani. Second, transaction processing system by Tan. Third, management information system by Benita. Fourth, decision support system by Ilya. And fifth, executive information system by Ko.
Organizational information flow can be referred as the movement of instructions and communications in the company. So now, we are going to recognize the problems of ICT in organizational information flow. The first problem is lack of knowledge. It is because of the transition of time makes technology takes over human tasks. The second one is change of pace in organization. Organizations usually change their pace because they are going to use wide and effective method in organizing the company. The third problem is information security could get easily leaked by the outsiders as technology remains technology. Anyone can get through it if they have skills in hacking data. The fourth one is lack of monitoring and evaluation from the managers make the employees could do anything with the company's information even with the bad intentions. Moving on to the problem solving. The first problem can be solved by the employees themselves as they need to strive to adapt the changing of technology. The second problem solving is the managers should keep updating the company's space to the employees. The third problem solving is the organization should strengthen the company's security system. And the last solution for the fourth problem is managers should always monitor the staff pattern of work. Next will be the advantages of ICT in organizational information flow. First one, it can help organization in better policy making since it can make the stakeholder achieve quick and accurate decisions. Second advantage is, it can help organizations save time as the employers can hold a virtual online meeting without have to wait other members reach the meeting room. The third one is, ICT can help the organization dealing with the employees' theft as the use of technology nowadays can detect any illegal activities in the company such as misappropriation of funds. Moving on to the disadvantages of ICT in organizational information flow. Unfortunately, it can substitute face-to-face communication since everyone in the office only use technology in communication. Next, it can trouble the organization in preparing employees as these people may have some problem in understanding the communication innovation.
Transaction Processing System (TPS). TPS is a form of computing system that separate work into two different things, which is individual and unified tasks called transactions. TPS is a collection of data in a database system that tracks transaction programs which processes the data transaction. TPS is a system of software or a combination of software and hardware that enables the handling of transactions. In other words, TPS is a type of information system that gathers, stores, modifies, and retrieves a data transaction. A TPS consists 3 characteristics, which are performance, reliability, and consistency. The history of transaction processing system. Manual transaction system is a system used in business operation without using machines. For examples, a manual POS system can use in a business to record the flow of the business. The objective of manual transaction system is to maximize profit of business. Types of transaction processing system. Batch processing system. Batch processing is a processing of several transactions in a group at the same moment. The group of transactions is collected for a certain time. During the batch processing system is running, no interaction is among the user. Batch results are produced by data collection, data entry, and data processing. The advantages of batch processing system is ultimate for processing big amounts of information or transactions. In comparison to processing each individually, this enhances productivity. It also provides cost efficiency, labor saving, and facilitates a strong audit trail. From the negative side, the time between gathering information and getting the outcome after the batch process will delay or postpone. One's process may not in an accurate time caused by very slow processing procedure. Real-time processing system. Online transaction processing, which we call as OLTP, executes its transactions intensively, immediately, and instantly as they accumulate transactions without delaying. Allows to measure the function of a single data variable and a narrow window of recent data. The computation of real-time computes something that are quite easy. Continuous input, process, and output of data is terms in this real-time processing system. Now, let us see with the advantages on real-time processing system. The information is always up to date. Therefore, the organization will be able to prepare and carry out fast action. Next, identification and recognition of threats will be detected. From the negative side, it's sophisticated and very complicated along with big budget processing. It is also very hard for auditing. Real-time processing system is boring and repetitive processing. Components of transaction processing system, which are inputs, processing, storage, output, users, participants, and people. Firstly, inputs. An example for inputs is customer orders. Secondly, processing. Inputs which break down the information is required during processing. Thirdly, storage. Storage may be in the form of ledgers. Then, the components are output. Output are any generated record in TPS. Next are users. The users of the information system are the staff of the company or person belonging to the organization who owns the TPS. After that, the components of TPS are participants. The TPS participants are data entry operators, customer service operators, people working at the checkouts, and everyone who performs the task necessary to process the data. People. A customer's withdrawing money for daily use from an ATM machine is an example of it. The functions of transaction processing system can perform input, output, storage, and processing functions. Input functions, which involves securing data on the source text, inserting input data into the system, and even validating data. Output functions. This involves the production of a transaction report, truth monitor, or document. Examples: exception reports, detail reports, and summary reports. Storage functions of information, accessing, sorting, and updating stored data. Processing functions. It contains calculation, computation, and app result. Problem solving by using transaction processing system. First are the nature of work. TPS changed the nature of work for people, such as problem-solving work. Second is the automation of jobs, allowing them to become more coordinated, better integrated, and deliver innovative services. It offers staff the ability to explore new skills and to complete ongoing preparation. Last but not least is people as participants, when they explicitly engage in transactions. Individuals from the environment have become participants. Examples of TPS in real-life situation. Examples of batch processing system, manual credit card, transactions. Credit cards have become a way for goods and services to be paid for. Next, let us see with the examples of real-time processing system. It is widely used for travel, such as bookings for flights or trains and hotel reservations. Any changes you made to your booking will update it in real time.
What is Management Information System? Also known as MIS. MIS is a computer-based system that provides managers with the resources to coordinate, analyze, and manage divisions within an organization effectively. It also includes software that assists in decision-making and any computerized processes that allow the department to operate efficiently. The history of MIS can be divided into 5 different eras, the first era being mainframe and mini-computers. Computing was carried out on huge mainframe computers housed in huge special computer rooms run by technicians. Later on, mini-computers were invented and it was much smaller and cheaper. The second era is personal computers. This was when microprocessor was implemented. Personal computers was also affordable at that time. The third era is client or server networks. It was the invention of intranets. Managers had the access to the information stored in the central location. The fourth era is enterprise computing. It is basically a high-speed business network. Software is integrated and linked together to a single framework that is accessible through the network of the organization. And lastly, the fifth era, which is cloud computing. It is the development of cellular networks to provide high-speed mobile data and Wi-Fi networks. It also allows managers to have access to information 24/7. Types of MIS. Process Information System. This system tracks the physical or industrial processes of a corporation, such as metal manufacturing, oil processing, or automotive assembly. The Human Resource Management System facilitates the everyday management, supervision, and recruitment of employees. It also controls the financial elements of human resources such as payroll, pensions, and retirement. Sales and Marketing System manages and tracks the effectiveness of the business sales and marketing strategies. It provides the report of how well each product is selling at different retail locations in the company's inventory. The Inventory Control System monitors everything related to inventory, including sales, spoilage, theft, and inventory on hand. It allows management to decide when individual items are decreasing and needs to be restocked. Lastly, Accounting and Finance System. It records the asset and investments of an entity and also compiles all the financial reporting information needed by the law for functions such as payroll. Advantages of MIS. All of the company stakeholders have access to one database containing all the data needed for everyday activities. An organization also achieves competitive advantage with MIS.
Decision Support System. Let's start with the definition. DSS is one of the convenience software. It is an interactive computerized program that helps and supports the decision makers by gathering, analyzing, combining the data to provide relevant and accurate information that can be presented graphically or text. So, who use DSS? Well, mostly the business company and organization. So, what exactly is DSS and how does it help in problem solving? Now, let me give you the simple example to understand and how does it help in problem solving. Company A starts producing 2 new shoes. Both are pretty and different designs. The first shoes is very comfortable and the second one is very pretty but really painful to wear. So, the company wants to see which shoes are sold the most that bring profit into their business. How to see the profit? Can the accountant make a calculating just by using the calculator? No, that is going to take forever. This is where DSS come to help by quickly analyzing, gathering, and combining the data, which helps the company to know which tools sold the most that brings profit into their business. Do you know that we use DSS in our everyday life? GPS. GPS is one of the informational applications that leads us to the places we want to go. It is amazing how GPS can safely get us to our destination, right? That is the work of DSS. Next, we are going to explain the three components of DSS. First, database. It is a place to store the data which contains from various sources such as internal data where it is an electronic collector that gather organizations' transaction process, and the external data from online databases and newspaper. The second component is the DSS software system. It is mainly about calculating where it requires analytics and mathematical system, which helps the company producing an accurate amount of output based on the sales, revenue, and profit calculating. Obviously, it is very priority to be in every business. There are three models in this software system. First, statistical model, sensitivity analysis models, and backward sensitivity analysis model. Statistical model. It helps providing information by using the mode, mean, and median. Numbers are the language of business, which helps to inform the better information to the company. Second, sensitivity analysis model. It helps by answering to the what if and assumptions made by the company. What if we increase the product's price? Will it affect our profit soon if people stop buying? Third, backward analysis sensitivity model. It helps in goal seeking. How to achieve the goal? To achieve the goal, they must set a target value which involves the capital used, the factors such as raw materials, the tools, and the amount of staff in their company. Now, the third component of DSS, user interface. It is a connection between human and the computer. For example, we use the mouse, keyboards, and see the content from the screen display, which help us, the user, to find information. Now, let's get into the advantages of DSS. First, it improves the decision-making activities. By giving the relevant information to the company that helps them to see clear about their future plans and goals. Second, it saves the time. This computerized program is quicker and way accurate in providing information. And obviously, the work will finish faster. Third, it provides many evidences to support their decision. Whenever the managers provide information, it will not be enough as they could not get a massive amount of data. So, DSS helps by supporting the managers to find evidences and data quicker. Now, we get into the last part, which is the disadvantages of DSS. First, depending too much on DSS. When this happens, the managers will not do their job properly as they think DSS will solve all of it. Second, the inaccurate information from DSS. Imagine if the system suddenly breaks down and all the data found are missing. Later, the company could not manage their business properly and it is very dangerous. Third, the lack of technology knowledge from the users. When the information is presented way too modern in technology, it will bring a problem to the users who is not really good in IT. So, the information should be presented simple, neat, and easier for people to see.
Executive Information System. Executive Information System (EIS) is also known as an Executive Support System (ESS). It is a type of management support system that promotes and supports senior executive information and decision-making needs. It provides quick access to internal and external knowledge linked to organizational priorities. They have good capabilities for monitoring and drill down. Components of Executive Information System. Telecommunication. Telecommunications plays a key role in network information systems as decentralizing is becoming a practice in industries. Software. For an efficient EIS, selecting the right software is crucial. The components of the software and how they incorporate the data into one framework tool are important. Elements included in the basic hardware which are necessary for a typical EIS. First, input from data entry systems. Such devices allow the executive to enter, check, and update data automatically. Assist manager to find data according to user-defined criteria and promoting information-based insight and understanding is the main function of EIS. EIS can distinguish between vital and seldom used data. Many people have been starting to apply EIS in many fields after realizing its advantages, especially in marketing, finance, and manufacturing field. EIS offers prompt information distribution. This enables management to make decisions efficiently, improves details monitoring, and last, offers policymakers efficacy.